Hello guys, this is FRENCHCOPS, the unofficial community manager of Embark, because I'm doing like 90% of their job. I think at this point they should pay me to do the job, because like it's crazy. We have absolutely no information about anything. The season 2 is about to end and they don't speak about anything. Most of people asking me every day, hey French, how do you do to be Cantina Legend and stuff like that every single day. Like when I'm streaming, I got this question like 40 times a day. It's crazy. And we are like at few days before the last week of the season and we have absolutely no communication, nothing. It's really bad. Embark, you have to wake up, it's really bad. So I'm gonna do their job. So this is a personal video. I'm not related to Embark. If you want to know more about the Cantina Legend rank and the final weeks, you have to listen and watch this video. It's really important. Let's talk about the Cantina Legend because most of people don't know. To be Cantina Legend, you need to be at least hotshot every week. And you can also be Cantina Legend. It's about the hotshot and the Cantina Legend, and they just mix everything together, but you don't see it. There is no bracket. It's like something you don't see. And the 1000 best score in the world, it's been like PC, PlayStation, Xbox, North America, Asia, everywhere. The 1000 best score with all the trials get the Cantina Legend. So it means like you can be like Cantina Legend 700 and demote to hotshot, or you can be hotshot first of your bracket, but if you don't have enough point, you will just stay hotshot, like unchanged. And for the final weeks, it's gonna be the same system. I mean, probably there is no reason they change anything because it's like that since the start of the season. So you need to start on Monday because Monday there is a reset every week. On Monday is gonna be the final week. You need to be at least hotshot. So I'm sorry guys, if you are like Daredevil at the start of the last week, you won't be able to compete for the Cantina Legend. It's only about the hotshot and above, like the Cantina Legend players. Obviously, this week gonna be more difficult than the other one because usually people like us in Cantina, we weren't pushing. It was useless to push. We were just maintaining the Cantina rank, you know, because you don't care about having the max score when you just need to have like the minimum score to be Cantina. So let's talk about the trials. Okay, let's talk about the incoming week. This is supposed to be this Monday, but they can change at the last second. It's never happened. Like every week, they never change anything. So I don't think they will change anything. So it's gonna be probably this at 90%. There is a world, like a small probability, where they replace the bunker by the snowball. But that will be really terrible. Like for everybody, it will be really bad. Because the snowball is a really bad trials. Many people are teaming together to exploit the system. So they play as 6 player, 9 player to bring a lot of snowball and help each other. So if they do that, it's really stupid, but coming from Embark, it's possible. I'm gonna speak about this trial because at 90% is gonna be this, but keep in mind that on Monday, maybe few gonna change. Maybe they're gonna put the snowball or stuff like that. So if they change, my video is not really good anymore. But at least you have the information about how to be Cantina and how it's gonna work for the final week. For the final week, you're gonna need to farm a lot. I invite you to start right now when you're watching this video because everybody gonna do it on Monday and Tuesday. Like for the damage wasp, you need to have a lot of snitch scanner. You need like, I think it's 86 for the entire teams. I made a video about why it's useless to play solo because you won't be able to have a really good score on solo, so you won't be Cantina Legend because of that. You can watch the video, it's in my last video, it's in my last videos that I made. So you have to play with a team, it's really better because mathematically it's not possible to have a high score on this one because you need to bring at least 86 snitch scanner. It's really important. For that, you're gonna have to farm a lot of snitch scanner because usually you need to take like 3 lines per players, a bit less, but it's like 2 lines and 3 stacks. But since you need to have a really good score and you're probably gonna die or you're not gonna do the max score possible at the first attempt, except if you're really good and really lucky. But most of the time you're gonna have to retry, so you need to farm a lot of line, like at least 6 line. Like before Monday, because on Monday everybody gonna farm the snitch scanner. Like every time you're gonna join a game, people will probably farm the snitch scanner, so it's gonna be really hard to collect them. That's why you should prepare now. I mean, this video is mostly about how to prepare for the final week. For the download data bunker, it's really simple. Like everybody can do it. It's you need to go on hidden bunker and do it as a solo player. It's really fast. For the damage queen and matriarch, you need a lot of preparation. You need a lot of wolf pack grenade. I mean, if you want the max score possible, you have to bring a lot of wolf pack grenade. I think it's like 13 or 14 per players, like total. So total is like 45, something like that, a bit less. And you need to throw and kill the queen in like 20 seconds. So you have the max score. Because if you go with your deadline or anything else, The time you snap hook and you put the deadline and you need to repeat this process, most of the time people will auto attack and steal points. And for the final week, you need to have the max score if you want to be in the top 1000. So I invite you to farm a lot of wolf pack to kill instantly. Like when the game is fresh, you just rush, you throw, you kill, you extract by the raider hatch key. You really don't want to put the deadline and lose time, because if you lose time, people can attack the queen like with the anvil or stuff like that, and you won't have the max score possible. You don't really care if you just want to be Cantina Legend. Like if you want to be 800, 900, you don't really care about missing point. But if you are a competitor or challenger like me and you want to be in the top 1 player in the world, if you miss like 10 points, you're gonna lose the rank, because I think in the top 50, I think everybody gonna max everything. If you want to be in the top 50 player, you really need to have the max score possible. Even 1 single point is a lot for the final week. For the destroyed tick, you don't have many preparation. I'm gonna play with like Burletta and stuff like that. You need to know Stellar Mantis exactly perfectly. Like you need to know every corner, everything. So it's more about knowing the Stellar Mantis and be lucky. Like you're gonna need to do a lot of try to have the good conditions. But overall, you don't really need to prepare for this one. Just craft some Burletta, level max, and stuff like that, you know. And for the props, it's really easy. I made a video about how to get the 76k score on it. It's really simple. I think everybody tryharding gonna have the max score for that. So in the end, you need a lot of wolf pack and a lot of snitch scanner. Because if you wait on Monday, you're gonna lose time, because the time you're gonna farm, it takes a long time to farm. It's like 1 hour to get to 3 lines, something like that. So you're gonna lose 1 hour every time you want to retry, and you don't really want to lose time, you know. And voilà. So this is for the preparation. I think the final week gonna be extremely hard to be in the best player in the world. Like if you want to be in the top 50, it's gonna be extremely hard, because there is a lot of good players. All my friends like Joe, Pretties, Toby, like a lot, Makumba. There is so many good people. Like I could give you at least 100 names. So this is gonna be really complicated. But after, if you just want to be Cantina Legend, like in top 800, top 900, it will be doable for the most people. Like if you watch my video with the explanation, stuff like that, and you do good score, like you are tryharding. If you play 1 hour per day, it's gonna be complicated. But if you spend a lot of time, you should be able to be Cantina Legend. And in worst case scenario, you will be outshot, but that's life. Huh? So guys, do your best. When the season ends, it's really important, like because I was here at the season 1. When the season ends, you have 1 hour's break, like nobody can do anything for 1 hour. It's because they are waiting the player to finish the trial. So imagine the season is gonna end in 1 minute. You can still start the game and do the entire time for your trials. It counts for the point. It's not because you start like 20 minutes before the season that you're gonna have only 20 minutes in the game. You have the entire time, so you can extract like safely, and that's gonna work. That's why there is a 1 hour's break at the end of the season, is to let everybody finish the trial, and they count the point after that. It's really important, because at the end of season 1, like nobody really knows if it was working. Like I think we didn't start at 10 minutes before the end just because of that, because we were like, no, we start, we are gonna have only 10 minutes, and no, it doesn't work like that. And voilà. After, you will have to wait. Usually people like to be on Discord and speak together, because it's, you know, it's the hype of the season. And after 1 hour, you're gonna have your rank. It's gonna be a screen with the reward and which rank you are, and etc. Voilà, guys. So, if you have any question, you can join my Discord in the video description, or you can also put a comment. I will reply to everybody, because maybe I'm doing this video at 7 of the morning. I just wake up, so maybe I'm forgetting few stuffs. But voilà. Guys, good luck for your runs. I'm gonna publish the weekly recap like always. Like it's gonna be like 6-7 hours after this video. I will speak about which map and stuff like that. And but I don't want to put everything in the same video, because it's gonna be really long. And I recorded this video in one time, so I'm not doing any editings, you know, any cuts, stuff like that. It's a one-time record. Thanks, guys, and good luck for your run. And I hope you're gonna be Cantina Legend.